beautiful Leo, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for mid-May right through to mid-June 2022. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details and I'll never ask you for personal details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Leo, the influences you have for this particular time period is that new moon eclipse in Taurus, which is all about value. So looking for love, you are valuing yourself and you're not accepting anything less than you truly deserve. So let us see what's coming on in, or if there's any advice Spirit would like to give you with regards to new love. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Leo? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? We have the snake, we have the horse, which is the rider, and we have the key, okay? So you're definitely unlocking some things within yourself. Maybe a few trust issues here that you're dealing with, but there's definitely like a rejuvenating kind of energy that is moving through you as you move forward towards finding love. Now, I'm going to get all of your cards first before I read who or what is coming towards you in terms of new love. Now we've also got the tower. Now towers, that means something is crumbling. And by that I mean as in it could be an old pattern that you sort of get into when it comes to love, or maybe you get it up in your own head when it comes to meeting somebody new. Something is changing radically within your oh, we got a 3 of Wands crossing that, so that's actually quite nice because that means that there is an opportunity coming towards you to meet somebody new. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Leo? We've also got King of Cups here, so there's definitely a very intuitive person coming towards you, someone who wears their heart on their sleeve. Definitely someone who is a good listener, someone who has their own business perhaps, someone who's got their stuff together, but someone who's highly emotional, very sensitive. And when I mean highly emotional, as in they intuitively bond with you, they connect to you in a way that they just get you, and vice versa. So let us see. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Leo? What else do they need to know when it comes to new love? Just to let you know that I'm only reading the uprights in this deck. Okay, they want one more, so I will give it. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? And we have the 3 of Wands. It's interesting, 3 of Wands, 3 of Wands, to open and close your reading, which tells me that actually there is a couple of sort of new people entering your energetic sphere, shall we say. And I do feel like you're about to meet somebody who really sort of connects to you in terms of chemistry, but also in terms of emotions. There's someone here that's going to spark your curiosity, okay? But right now I feel the overall energy of your reading is that you are actually, wow, it won't let me pick this up. Okay, let me just get these. I feel like you're doing a lot of processing, perhaps even healing from a previous circumstance. I mean, there's no healing cards here, but because we started with the snake there, it tends to mean that you are, and especially number 7, you're moving on from some sort of either deception in the past, or you've got some trust issues. Now, trust issues don't always have to come from someone deceiving you or lying to you. It can mean that even from a very young age, you have watched a foundation of what it means to love from your guardians or your parents or people around you, and you've built an expectation of love. Now, it can be a traumatic experience. It can also be a very wonderful experience, but it's something here has influenced the way that you love or the way that you accept love, and you're very cautious because the snake energy is a very sort of cautious energy. You're cautious of being hurt or bitten. You know, it's almost like once bitten, twice shy kind of energy that I'm getting from this particular card. Number 7 indicates you're moving past this energy. So, you know, it's this, number 7 is a Chariot card. So you're overcoming an obstacle here, which is about not trusting love, or perhaps feeling like you're not enough sometimes. And that's not the case at all, my beautiful Leo. Sometimes we are influenced by our experiences in life and we get triggered. So this, I mean, if you think about the actions of a snake, you know, triggered is like something that hits the spot and it hurts. So I feel like the Tower energy indicates it's crumbling away. Allow it to crumble. This is something that maybe you're realizing that either you gravitate towards the same sort of people who end up hurting you, or you get in a pattern and get stuck in a pattern with a person when it comes to love, but you're breaking all of that now. So that's actually a release. Okay, it's actually a release, because we've got the King of Swords. I mean, this is your protagonist energy right here. This is any challenges that you've faced in love, and we got the Justice card in this position. So this indicates, equality or balance, also truth, that sort of thing. We've got number 8, which is to repair. So I feel like you are in that. Whoever's energy I'm picking up for this particular reading, you're in that state where you're repairing yourself and preparing yourself for love. I feel like you're making space, you're making adjustments within yourself. There's a lot of self-growth going on here, a lot of personal growth. Now, we've also got the Tower. This is in, as I said, your protagonist energy. So you're having a moment of epiphany, a realization. Now, this could be that you're ending an old way of thinking. So if you always feel like you get less than you truly deserve in a relationship, I feel like you're actually breaking that cycle. The Tower basically means a prison, or to be stuck in something where you're going round and round in circle, and there is a divine intervention with the lightning hitting the crown chakra. Now, the top of the Tower is always it sort of indicates the crown chakra. So it's about a realization, a sudden epiphany, or a sudden moment where something is no longer serving you and it's been keeping you stuck. And, it can also be that, if you've been hurt in the past in a love relationship, it can mean that you're cautious about moving into a new cycle of opening up to somebody new, okay? Even if in the past you were in a relationship and, they were not deceptive, it just didn't work out. That happens. It just doesn't work out. But I feel like you're a little bit like hesitant there, and I feel like you're actually ending that cycle of hesitancy. The Tower is like everything is crumbling away that no longer needs to be there. So let it fall. It is actually a positive card. A lot of people see it as negative card. It's an Aries Scorpio energy, which is about, it's almost like destruction and resurrection. So it's almost like everything is crumbling away that is not meant to be in your world anymore, whether they are negative self-talk to yourself, you're shifting that, you're ending it and having more confidence, or whether it is about you sort of making a personal decision to put yourself out there and find love. You may be nervous, you may be shy, for example. The Three of Wands tells me that you've been waiting for the right moment to get yourself out there and meet those new opportunities head on, okay? So I feel you're preparing yourself. The Tower is like a sudden shift where something is taken away and something better is replacing it. It is a major transformation that brings positive growth. And it could also be that suddenly your eyes are wide open. It could also be, and I'm going to pull a card on it, it could be like love at first sight. Okay, it can literally be like your eyes are wide open. You've met someone that you're like, boom, you can't stop thinking about, especially since we've got the King of Swords here. Now, the King of Swords is someone who thinks before they act. So either you're about to suddenly meet somebody, but it kind of triggers a hesitancy in you. You're like, oh, should I go for this or not? Now, either you've already met somebody that you can't stop thinking about. We've got 2 kings here. So I'm going to clarify and see if this is 2 people or if this is you thinking about this person, okay? Or thinking about getting out there and meeting new opportunities in love, because the Three of Wands tells me that you're looking ahead, you're observing, you are anticipating something here. You can feel that there is a shift. You've been waiting for the right moment with the Three of Wands. But the Three of Wands is a very important card. Even though it's a minor arcana card, it is actually very important because it means there is an expanse of opportunities headed your way, and you're making really good choices. You're trusting yourself, you're trusting your intuition, your spark of curiosity, your motivation is returning, and you are on the right path. The Three of Wands says you're on the right path. Even if you felt a little bit stuck in a rut where nothing is happening, it means you're processing, you're healing, you're preparing. Okay, so sometimes people feel very frustrated with that Three of Wands, but I would say you're doing the work. Okay, and you're preparing yourself for a King of Cups energy coming on in. But we've also got that King of Swords. As I said, I will pull cards on that Tower, that Three of Wands, and this King of Swords. King of Swords is thinking before acting. When it's connected to that Three of Wands, it does mean that there's a delay or a pause. You've been going through perhaps a testing time where you're actually sort of evolving and working out who you are, what you want, what you certainly do not want, and then you're ready to embrace the journey. The Three of Wands is someone who is ready to embrace new opportunities, and they're indicating here that there is a new love coming on in here for you, and it's like you're ready. But the King of Swords says you're thinking before you act, or you're negotiating within yourself what is a deal breaker when it comes to love and what is not. You're looking for something that's passionate, that's honest. I mean, we've got the Snake here and we've got the Justice card, so they're just showing me how truth, I mean, that's a given for everybody. Everybody wants someone to be honest. I mean, everybody wants truth, of course. Nobody wants to be lied to. That's just awful. But I feel like it is a bit of it is something that's on your mind. The Six of Swords here in this position indicates you're moving away from anybody who is not in reciprocity, who does not work for the union. You're moving away from any of that energy. The next person that you meet is going to work within the union, is going to put in as much as you do into the connection. So I'm just going to pull a card on that King of Swords. This is, King of Swords is an analyzing card, a judgment card, where you're sort of like weighing up your option, you're being decisive and clear about what you want. And when you tell the universe what you want, the universe will come on in and serve it to you, okay? Be careful when you're manifesting. If you're saying things like, I don't want someone who's deceptive, I don't want someone who's lazy, I don't want, you're actually just listing things. The universe doesn't hear don't. Okay, so all they're hearing is someone who's lazy, someone who doesn't work for the union, someone who is deceptive. So if you focus on the things you do want, be really positive and say, I want someone who makes me laugh, someone who's kind-hearted, someone who, embraces me and is so passionate and kind and loving and, walks with me through that journey of life. The universe will bestow that upon you, okay? So let me just pull a quick card on, thank you so much, Spirit Guide. Can you please clarify that Tower? King of Cups. Suddenly you're going to meet this person. I mean, absolutely bang on. The universe is giving you exactly what you need to hear. To have the King of Cups coming on in, this is going to be a surprise and a really good one, okay? The Tower energy doesn't mean a negative surprise. It means surprise, something you were not expecting that may feel a little bit uncomfortable at first, because this person's going to love you in a way that you feel like, is this real? Okay, and they're going to actually show you, because that Eight of Pentacles tells me this person is someone who wants to get to know you better. They want to go deeper under the surface. This person is very intuitive, very supportive. They're almost like your cheerleader as well in life, is what they're giving me. This person's very charismatic. They're very emotionally composed, but they have a lot of depth to them. This person is also a visionary and a protector. This is the sort of person who would not flirt with other people. They would protect the love that is within you and respect. There's a lot of respect with this person, is what they're showing me. So suddenly the Tower energy, you're going to see that you're going to meet this. Now this person could be Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, but they could be Scorpio or Scorpio Aries energy. This person, they may have strong Scorpio placements. Doesn't have to be sun, moon, or rising, okay? But this person is very... they're a very passionate, gentle lover, is what they're indicating. Now, I'll leave that there because I don't need to hear about that. I'm going to clarify, I'm going to clarify that Three of Wands. Can you show me the Three of Wands? Five of Cups and the Two of Swords. Okay, so I feel like this is like, they just said my tea. I don't understand. My tea. My guides are pointing at me. My tea. Mighty. Okay. I don't know if they're saying mighty as in mighty, like Mighty Mouse, mighty as in tough. Mighty. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm so slow today. I'm so sorry, Leo. I'm so slow today. Oh, okay. Oh, I understand. So basically, my T-shirt, my T actually says, regret nothing at the bottom there. It says something like love life, regret nothing or something. And, all right, okay. So this is like no regrets. This is what they're indicating here. So they're basically saying that there's going to be no confusion. There's going to be no regrets. Maybe that's letting something go from the past. They want you to be aware there's something here you cannot see. So if you're looking at a past situation, or you're feeling like you're looking back at a situation where you felt unloved, because the Five of Cups can feel like unloved, or feel like you feel there's a shortage of love right now, but they're indicating you cannot see this right now, and you feel like there's no, you've got no choices right now, because the Two of Swords up in the upright is like having to make a decision, having a choice, but not knowing which way to turn. But the Two of Swords in the reverse means there's no choice right now. You feel like there's no options, but they want you to be very aware of the Five of Cups, because whilst you're looking at the fact that there's nothing going on, or you're disappointed with the way love has gone right now, those two cups here, they're upright. They're just waiting in the wings to come on in for this figure. All this figure has to do is turn around. So they're indicating here that there is love coming on in. There's two cups, so soulmate energy coming on in here for you, but you just can't see it yet. Okay, it's coming in. Well, I mean, I'm reading for mid-May right through to mid-June there, so I do feel, and I'm going to pull some cards just to see, especially around about the full moon energy. They've got the moon there. You could well be talking to somebody new, or someone will be on your mind. Okay, this is going to be like a sudden lightning bolt. They don't want me to pull a card on the King of Swords. That's fine. Now, in the resistance position, we've got the Rider, which is about new beginnings, okay, and moving forward. And it's in the resistance position, so it's like I got it in the reverse. You're feeling a little bit stuck. Nothing's going anywhere. You're preparing yourself, but you're not even sure what you're preparing yourself for, okay? You want to obviously ride off into the sunset. Everybody wants that. Number one is the Magician energy. So it's about, sometimes you've even stopped thinking about love anymore, because you're like, it's not going to happen for me. That's not the case, okay? What you think about, you bring about, so really be mindful of that. And I feel like you will be moving forward. And as you can see, that Rider is headed into the direction of the Sun, which is, Leo, that is your card. It is about you being happy. The Sun is the most successful, happy, positive card in the deck. So I feel like you're headed in the right direction. You just don't know it yet. The Justice card, again, that's about balance and reciprocity. It's about finding that harmony in life, but also finding authenticity. You want someone who is, fair, who gives into the relationship as much as you do. So equality is important. Also, I feel like you have to make a decision to focus on what you want, because I feel sometimes not to dwell in sadness. You may have even thought about not focusing on love sometimes, and thought, you know what, instead I'm just going to focus on hard work. I'm just going to focus on building my coins. I'm just going to be, an apprentice of life, learning about who I am and focusing on finances. But that's all about to change, okay? This person's coming on in very honest and open. I feel like this is good karma coming your way, because you may have thought that you've had some bad karma when it comes to love, and I know lots of people ask me, why, Baba, why do we get these tests? Why do we get these sort of, we meet these people or these scenarios that actually hurt? It's because we form our character, we build our character on those experiences, and we actually spiritually evolve because of them, because we all were given like a destination point of what we're here to do, where we need to go, and who we're here to meet, okay? So it's kind of like fate plus pre-planning, as it were, a blueprint, and we all have that journey to take. So while sometimes it can feel unfair, it is really rewarding when you get to the space to meet the love of your life or to meet the scenario that you're meant to be on the right track, like your life's purpose. So I feel like some really good karma coming here. Also, I feel there is going to be a communication. You're going to meet someone out of the blue. You're going to not stop. You won't be able to stop thinking about this person. This person's actually going to message you quite heavily. They're going to give you no doubt that they're interested in you. Okay, Leo. We've also got the Six of Swords, which means you're moving on from any emotional turmoil. The Six of Swords tells me that you have been actually going through a test. You've been going through a rite of passage, and you've been passing that test with flying colors. You're gaining greater wisdom about who you are, what you want. Your emotions are becoming more grounded, and you're shifting your awareness as to what you want and what you certainly do not want. Spirit is guiding you out of the troubled waters, or guiding you out of a pattern that you may have got stuck in with previous love scenarios. If you've never had a relationship and you've been single all your life, and there's factors for that, either you're shy or you just have not found the right person, Spirit is guiding you out of that period into something that is more in line with who you are. Okay, you're in a transitionary period and you're coming out the other side to something better, something greater. As you can see, this figure here is like going through a test, going down like a river of fire, and is meeting that face head on, and there's water. So I feel like this is about you sort of really trying to find out who you are, really building your character, recognizing what you will not accept, that you deserve better in love, and then meeting the dream that you had, or meeting a face that actually is everybody. How can I put that? They're showing me meeting the face on the character on the card. So I feel like you're going to be face to face with someone who shares the same dreams as you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm sure you're grateful. That's what they're giving me. You're going to meet the face. It's almost like as soon as you see this person's face, you can both see the future with each other. It's like a flash before your eyes. You're like, whoa, I'm meant to be with you. I just know. When some people just say, I just know. This is going to be you and this person. Okay. The Eight of Pentacles indicates that you've worked hard to get yourself to this space, and you've been either repairing, because this is a card in this position of repair work, okay? But this is also a little bit of a thing to be mindful of, okay? Because they're just showing me that sometimes, and they want you to be aware that not everything or not everybody is perfect. Now, we all know that. None of us are perfect. And that's what's actually really beautiful about another person, because they're willing to show their vulnerabilities and say, hey, I'm not perfect, but I will give you everything I have and love you until the end of time, and vice versa. So I feel like this is about recognizing that, there is no such thing as a perfect relationship. There's always ups and downs, and you have to work hard to be in a committed union. And I feel like you're ready to do that. You've always been ready to do that, but you may have met people who are not willing to put that work in. This is about learning something about yourself, but also learning about someone new, okay? This is a card of learning, but it's also about you being the best of who you are in this moment. This is a card of mastering your craft. So I feel like, because you felt like you have not had justice when it comes to love, you've just buried your head in work and just doing you. You're going to be surprised. Everything's going to unlock here. Now, we've got number 33. It is the key, of course, and the key is about a revelation. So, it really connects to the Tower, believe it or not, because it is a revelatory card. And people don't realize, but actually there's two keys here, okay? And it's number 33. When you reduce it, 3 plus 3 is 6, which is the number of the Lover's card. And I hope you can see that because there's like a double thing there. You can see there's two keys on this chain. So this is about two hearts waiting for the one who's got the key to their heart, and you're about to meet that person, okay? I really feel okay, so they're showing me that when you meet this person, there's going to be a really interesting conversation about a keyring. It's not the key itself, a keyring that either you or they have on their key set, okay? It's really interesting, it's really unique, and there's a story behind it. So watch out for that conversation. It is going to come towards you and it's sort of an acknowledgement that this is the person, okay? Be aware of that. Now we've also got the moon card. Now the moon, it's really interesting because the full moon eclipse on the 16th of May is actually in Scorpio, and the fact that you've got the King of Cups there, that Scorpio energy coming on in, I feel like you're attracting someone who's got very deep emotions, someone who will give you that big love story of life. The moon card is like suddenly something appears, suddenly someone has emotions that come to the surface. So this is about the unseen coming to light and you adjusting or making voluntary changes in your life to make space for it, okay? The moon also is a card of transformation. It can be like everything changes, metamorphosizes. You become aware of your shadow self. We always do that when we meet someone, when we meet someone for the first time. We all go, oh my God, they're incredible. I just know that this person's right for me. And then there's that little voice that starts to feel fear and starts to chip away at confidence, feeling like, what if I'm not enough? That's not really going to happen, I feel, with this person, because this person's going to shower you with affection. And I feel like it's not like it's not overly like, it's not love bombing or anything like that. It's just organic is what I feel. But I also feel like you're going to be slightly guarded. They're really highlighting the pincers for me with that Cancerian card there. Of the moon. I feel like you're going to trust your intuition on it, but you're going to be a little bit cautious. So I'm just going to pull a quick card on that for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide Wheel of Fortune? It's in the reverse. So this is like, I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, either you feel like it's bad timing when you meet this person, or you feel a little bit stuck in a rut and you're not really sure if this person is your destiny. We got the moon again, okay? So they're just showing me caution. There are two major arcana cards. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide the sun? Yeah, the sun, as I said, is your card. So it's in the reverse there. So I feel like there's a delay. You push back a little bit, okay? Even though you've been waiting for love, and I know humans can be quite a contradiction. We're all very complex. As soon as we meet someone and we think, oh my God, this is it, we automatically kind of go to our trigger point, which is sometimes to put the brakes on. So, I mean, that's three major arcana cards. This is a big deal. I've shuffled a whole deck and you've got three majors. So this is like you're uncertain. Now, you may feel like this person has a different lifestyle than you. Either you are a little bit more of a homebody than they are, and they're very fiercely independent, or vice versa. But I feel like it works. Can you please clarify that Wheel of Fortune in the reverse? 10 of Swords. Now, either you or this person have just come out of something or just ended something. I feel like maybe there's a little bit of a time lapse. Okay, so you may take it slow, is what they're showing me with the 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords is a card of like block, or it's like either they've just come out of something. Can you show me, have they just come out of something? Has this person just come out of something and then there's a delay? The Sun card in the reverse tells me it's a delay. Yeah, so this person, they're recovering. So, or either you or they are recovering. They're not actually giving me who's recovering here, which is interesting. Normally I'm given the energy, but either you and this person have gone through a very difficult period in terms of love, but there's recovery here. So can you show me past that? Can you show me past that? Whoa. Eight of Swords. Yeah. So Eight of Swords is being, overthinking things or feeling a little bit stuck. Sort of over-analyzing things and, trying to release oneself from any blockages. And we've also got the Page of Cups. So after that, there will be an offer of love, okay? So I feel like it will be a slow burner at first, which is really wonderful because actually you're building a solid foundation. The Page of Cups indicates that there is an offer of this love coming through. And this person, they're very, as I said, charismatic, but they also do a lot of charity work. You may even meet this person at a charity event or a volunteer event where you decide to volunteer your time, your care, your energy. You may meet this person at that place. Now, this is the person. The Page of Cups just indicates that there's going to be an offer of love. Okay, the King of Cups indicates that this is the person that's coming on in. So this is either someone who's got their own business, or they are really emotionally stable in life. This person, even if they're getting over something, they're very honest about it. They're saying, look, I've just come out of something and I'm still processing things, but I'm interested. I don't feel it's even that long. I feel like this person's I'm just going to see what that energy is, because there is something popping up here. But I feel it's more resistance from your side, my beautiful Leo. Temperance. Now, again, it's this energy. It's like you and this person, you know that you're meant to be. You've got the Two of Cups here. You both know intrinsically that you're meant to be. But the Temperance card indicates it's like it's disruptive in some way. As in, it's come at the wrong time, or the time isn't. It feels like there's a little bit of delay before you and this person actually like put a label on a relationship. Let's put it that way. So I would be patient with this. And I feel like you've waited a long time anyway. So this person's not going to push you away. That's the thing. And it's not going to be mixed signals. I feel like the Temperance card, it just, even though it's a Sagittarian energy, I really feel like this is connected to your energy, Leo. Like you're like, this is like throwing you into a spin and you feel a little bit out of control. But this is the person. I mean, to have the King of Cups and the Two of Cups clarify this person, this is the soulmate that's coming on in. But it just feels a little bit disruptive for some reason. So perhaps you know what that reason is. They're not giving, let me just check. Why is it disruptive? Can you show me why it's disruptive, or it feels like it's not the right time? Overthinking, mental conflict. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? We got the Five of Swords there. Defensive. Okay, so I really feel, and please don't shoot the messenger when I say this, my beautiful Leo, I feel it may throw up some fears there for you, because they're showing me Five of Swords, which is like overthinking and sometimes self-sabotage energy that comes through. And we all go through that. We all overthink things and think, oh my gosh, they can't love me. I'm not pretty enough, or I'm not good enough, or I'm too old for them, or, you know, all of those things that throw up in our heads into, you know, our ego. You know, it's fear, false evidence appearing real, but it's not real. It's our fears that have been triggered from something in the past. And the Seven of Wands there tells me that you're defensive. Okay, so again, please don't shoot the messenger. I mean, it doesn't have to be as major as that. It can be that you're like a little bit hesitant because you've been hurt before and you're just like about to get into something really deep with somebody. You just know that this person is the person, okay? The Seven of Wands does say that you and this person will fight for this. You'll fight beyond anything that's getting in the way. And this person, when they see you, you're above all competition. This person is very attractive. I feel like you're also very attractive. You actually match each other, but you may feel like, because this person's very attractive, you may feel like they've got rivalry. You've got rivalry for their affection. This person only sees you. They only see you, okay? Just so you're aware. And Spirit's indicating having self-confidence is important for both of you in this connection. Six of Pentacles indicates it's a match. Okay, it's a giving, receiving, generous, loving relationship. It's balanced. Also, the Six of Pentacles is a gift from the universe. This person is gifted to you. This is the person you're meant to be with. Okay, Six of Pentacles indicates there's reciprocity in the union. So if you are someone who has, for example, been in relationships where you've overgiven and you've always tried to make things work, even when the other person has not, I feel like you won't. You won't have to overgive in this relationship. It's a match. It's equal. Okay. We've also got Three of Wands here. Now the Three of Wands again is that anticipation. It's that, you know, observation. So you may wait a little bit, as I said, before you give to this because of hesitancy. So I do feel like this card is a card of patience as well, waiting, you know, observing the situation, but anticipating when you can both sort of, you know, take the next step. For example, I'm going to see where you may meet, but for example, if you met this person at work, you may be like, oh, there's a real connection here, but I don't really want to get into something at work. So therefore you may hold off. You and this person may hold off for a long time and really fight against your emotions, but both of you realize we can't fight against this. It's love. You can't fight love. Love is love. So I feel like then it comes together. There's something here. So let me just see if I can see where you may meet this person. Can you show me where my beautiful Leo may meet this person? Can you give me a date? Any indication you can give me at all? 8 of Cups. So either you're walking away from something. I mean, maybe you even meet this person at your work and you're about to leave that work. 8 of Cups, you're walking away from something that's emotionally not fulfilling. But you're not alone. The Hermit in the reverse indicates you're withdrawing. I mean, both these cards are withdrawal cards. Defensive, 7 of Wands again. How would you like to see? Oh, okay. The Sun is now in the upright. Empress in the reverse though, low confidence. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Now, 7 of Pentacles is like you looking at something and seeing if it's worth it. So either you meet this person at a place where you feel really invested in, like a workspace, for example, or a community, a group of people. And because I just feel like there's part of this person, they're connected in some way to something that you do, that you invest in. So whether it's a hobby, for example, if you put yourself on a group to learn something, you know, maybe you're going on a language course, or you're going on you're at college or something, you're learning something, or you're going on a hobby course or something like that, and it's something you're investing in. You're like, I don't really want to get involved in something where I really enjoy being in case it goes wrong. That's what I keep getting here. But I feel like this is something that after you finish that, you actually get together with this person. The 8 of Cups says you're walking away from something, or you're taking a step back, you're withdrawing. And the Hermit energy, I mean, the Hermit energy says you're not going to be alone though. You're not in a solitary energy. You're connected to this person already when you're sort of taking a step back. So perhaps some of you have travel plans or some sort of plan right now that you're like, oh, I've just met somebody, but now I'm about to go to a retreat for 6 weeks to meditate, and you have to walk away, and then there's a delayed period. There seems to be some sort of intermittent like pause between you and this person, sort of jumping right into the connection. Okay, you got 2 sevens at the end here, which means you are going to invest in this, but there is a delay. Okay, with that seven of Wands, I mean, I feel like you're going to fight for this, both of you. I feel like you're going to invest in this. I do apologize. I'll let that siren go past. You're going to invest in this. It's going to be a very successful union. The Sun and the Empress. The Sun indicates a flourishing relationship. But at the root here with the Empress card in reverse, this is like a little bit of indecisiveness or a little bit of resistance. So again, they're not indicating exactly where it's at that you're going to meet this person, but it's somewhere where you feel like you're invested and you don't want to rock the boat on it. So I feel there's a bit of a push and pull with this one. So I have to leave it like that. They're not giving me a date, but I feel the 16th of May with the full moon eclipse is very significant in terms of emotional freedom for you and embracing something new. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? New territory, explore new territory. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide the Sprout, beginnings? So there's definitely someone coming on in here. You've got number 44. When you reduce it, 4 plus 4 is 8, which is, of course, is the Strength card, your card, Leo. That's all about self-love, courage. And it says here, explore new territory, discover. That's exactly what you're doing. You're coming out of your comfort zone with that 3 of Wands, and you're exploring new territory. So either you're putting yourself on, I keep coming back to a course of learning. I keep coming back to either a hobby or a course of learning. So either you've put yourself on a course to do something that you love, you're doing something for you, and then you meet this person and you're like, oh, but I want to do this course for me. I didn't want to like mix it all and muddy it up with love and things like that. So I feel like if you've put yourself on something like that, or you're about to, you're going to meet someone new at that. Okay, we've also got number 21. Number 21 is the World card, which is really exciting because it means you're at your final destination. You're going to meet this person. You're going to be in the right place, the right time on your journey to have a deeper connection with someone. There's a sprout. It says new opportunities will be revealed to you, beginnings, growth, and potential. And there's a lot of growth and potential in this connection with this new person that's coming on in. I mean, you got a King of Cups, which is the highest love of all. This person is going to invest in a love with you, and it's going to be really exciting. Okay, so I'm just going to pull a trinket before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guide. Oh my gosh. Now, it's interesting. It's so interesting. I don't know if you caught that when I don't know how much you can see with my hand there, but as I was going in, I don't really know what I'm picking up because it just feels like lots of metal, okay? And I close my eyes. I like to be surprised by spirit. And initially, I could feel, like my nails are getting pretty long now, I could initially feel the engagement ring got caught on this finger. I could actually feel that, but my guides made me let it go. So I feel like that's how you're feeling. It's like you're not sure, but I know that that is for you in the future with this person. And we've got a fairy godmother here, which is a wish come true. So a wish is being granted to you, okay? But I feel like you're hesitant to take it up at first. So just so you're aware, but it is love at first sight. You're not going to be able to stop thinking about this person and vice versa. So they actually want me to put this, on the key. Okay, so you're unlocking your destiny. This is a person who will have the key to your heart. You will exchange keys. Okay, so I'll leave it like that. I hope something resonates in this reading for you, my beautiful Leo. If it does, please like and subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is actually very important for me too. Okay, thank you so much, my beautiful Leo. Love and light.